Today on the Canadian Way, the 2016 Toyota Rav4 XLE. A Rav for you, a Rav for me, a ravioli for everybody.
Bonjour, hi! Today I'm gonna review that Toyota Rav4 2016. I borrowed this Toyota Rav4 2016 from myself because we did not have any other cars to review. Toyota Rav4 arrived in the Canadian market in 1994. This is the fourth generation of the Toyota Rav4 and it's arrived in 2013. This is an XLE model and it works in 2016 $31,900 Canadian. And today, price value for a 2016 model is 22 grand. The fourth generation Rav4 doesn't look bad at all. For myself, it has a little girly looks, but it's not rugged as the previous generation. Toyota Rav4 building quality is good. The exterior quality is pretty good too. Paint quality is pretty good for an entry-level vehicle. There's only one flaws of the exterior of the Rav4, and it's this: the roof rack sidebars. At first, this is probably the cheapest roof rack sidebars I've ever seen. First, the quality of the assembly is pretty weak. There's a big gap here, and I'm scared of losing my roof rack. Hey guys, are you still there? This is how long it takes to open my back door. This is the Rav4 cargo space area. It is 1,090 liters, and with the seats down, it is 1,000 more. They have difference between the previous generation Rav4s and this present Rav4. Previous generation Rav4 has a side opening tailgates, and this one has a lift gate. This present generation Rav4 has the spare tires in the back underneath the floor, while the previous Rav4 has the tires attached to the opening tailgates, which allows it to have more cargo space underneath the floor here. Previous generation Rav4 has some interior latch here so they can fold down the back seat automatically. This one doesn't have any latch. All you have to do is take the handle just on the left side and pull it so they can just fold down automatically. They also have a trigger here, so we just hold down the headrest and then everything will fold down automatically. Getting in the back of the Rav4 right now. I'm 5'8". Look how the space I have here. I have enough leg rooms. I have enough leg rooms with the front seat back up at his
maximum position.
This is the handle I was speaking previously. Pull it. Simple as this. I'm going to talk about Toyota's fabrics quality inside. I think this is not the best fabrics quality that Toyota have made since back then. Just look at this. The Rav4 has 4 years. And I think for myself, this is not normal. Getting inside the Toyota Rav4. The door does not open really wide, but it's good for normal people. Sitting position is pretty comfortable. The seats are comfortable. For the enter button location, there is some button that I think that could have been relocated, like these button here, which is the button that activate the center differential, and the opening lift gate here. They should have been placed here. For the front cup holders, this one I hate it. When you have a drink, coffee drink in the morning, the handle needs to be here, so that your coffee won't just, be like that. This one is a normal one, but if you have a Powerade bottle, it will stick because, these pins here will just grab your Powerade, and you won't be able to just remove it easily. So. About the media center, the radio, I love it. Like, it's simple. You have here your car consumption, you have your phones, your contacts and stuff. You can read your emails, you can read your text message, but it's simple, It's simple, and I really love it. You can have an USB card, audio, USB card, and listen to your musics, which is great, Another thing I hate about my Rav4 is the climate control. I have a remote start on this Rav4, and each day at the end of my working job, I need to go home. Then I just shut down my Rav4, and then I said, oh my god, I forgot. Tomorrow is going to be cold, tomorrow morning. So then I need to just accessory, start my fans, getting too hot, and then close it down, which I didn't need to do on my previous model. It's a 4-cylinder engine, 2.5 liter with 176 horsepower and 172 foot-pounds of torque. It used a 6-speed automatic transmission, and I average 8.8 liter per 100 kilometer. This Rav4 has independent suspension on 4 corners and had disc brake on each wheels.
Là, tu peux commencer par dire driving the Rav4.
First of all, visibility is pretty good. The steering is pretty soft. Not the more precise, but it gives a great feedback though. Suspension is soft, and the sound deadening is pretty good. Braking is pretty good. It does the job. Nothing else to say about the braking. I'm gonna do a acceleration test just to show you how pretty lazy the 2.5 liters 4-cylinder engine is. Like every transmission which is Triptronic, it sucks. Like, there's always a delay between each gear you shift. Now I'm at 100. Jesus. It's pretty funny. Everyday driving, the acceleration is acceptable. But for extreme situation, the acceleration is really too slow. In overall, the Rav4 is a great vehicle. It brings you to point A to point B, but it's not sporty at all. In conclusion, there's nothing much to say about this vehicle. He does not exceed in anything in his class except for reliability and resale value. Overall, it's a good vehicle and it's Canadian approved.